welcome to Labor Lens. I am Sharon Ijason. On this week's episode of the program, we have interesting news stories for you. We'll also be discussing about the organized private sector, how they have fared in the last 4 years and their expectations in the next 4 years. We will be right back.
There is victory.
The first quadrennial conference of statutory corporations and government-owned companies. This conference is an avenue for maritime workers to interact and deliberate on issues that will improve the maritime industry. This industry is one of the most important sectors of any economy, as it is a major source of revenue generation for government. Nigeria is one of many countries that benefits from this sector, as it facilitates trade within and outside the country. But operators of this sector in Nigeria complain about the poor states of roads leading to the seaports. They say this has caused huge losses in the maritime industry and limited their improvement in revenue generation.
We see this opportunity to appeal to the federal government and all relevant authorities to address the issue of our dilapidated roads leading to the ports across the country by repairing or constructing new access roads that will promote free flow of traffic.
This conference will also elect new executive members to run the affairs of the association and to improve productivity and revenue generation for the next 4 years.
As custodians of the maritime industry, it is important to make good use of the opportunities this conference offers to elect officers that will be able to embrace social dialogue and collective bargaining in the pursuit of the welfare of your members for sound industrial peace and harmony, which is the bedrock of economic growth and development.
We'll use this conference to urge the senior staff of the authority to work hard to improve their productivity and boost revenue generation. With this in the minds of all delegates, it is our belief that deliberations galvanize the industry to greater heights.
Newly elected executives were urged to demonstrate sound knowledge of collective bargaining in pursuit of the welfare of its members and the growth and development of the maritime industry.
The Trade Union Congress of Nigeria Women Commission held its 8th Triennial Delegates Conference in Lagos, Nigeria. The women had several deliberations, especially as it has to do with women and the workplace. The conference produced new officials to represent women in the labor space. Women leaders who attended the event spoke on the challenges women face in the course of trying to vie for leadership positions in different unions.
There's nowhere there's no hazard. There's nowhere there's no pain. So my advice is that the women themselves must be more committed in this program. That is, in the union where they work, they'll be more committed. And they should show their best. You see, if you just go there as a woman, the men will give you any position they want. But if you go there believing in yourself, you are confident of yourself, and you are in a better position to relate, they will give you. Men are not as bad as we view them when they are treating women, but you must prove yourself. Like the work we are doing now, formerly it was men's work, but you are proving yourself, you have taken it. So I beg the women, let them show what they are. But the men should equally not suppress them, because you know the macho attitude of men. Like in the offices, they will say, you are having children, you're always going for sick leave. They should know that women are capable. They should give them chance. If a woman has shown herself to be competent, they should allow her.
As at present, almost all the unions have more women as due-paying members. But unfortunately, before now, we have never been given position of authority and decision-making positions. So because of that, we have been member without being relevant. So we have been member without being in positions. So now we have not been able to rise to the position of presidency and secretary generals. But we thank God unions like my own that have started voting in women. And we have appealed to our women there that they should be more visible and more relevant. That we shouldn't wait now. Any position we find ourselves, we should accept, be relevant, be seen, be visible, so that we'll be able to move forward. And we keep on appealing to men. They should keep on voting, allowing the unions to be run based on merit, not on figure that we are the highest paying or we are the millionaires and the billionaires.
They are of the view that for inclusive development, more women should be involved in labor issues. There were reports during the week by the World Bank that the Nigerian economy has been slipping since 1995 to 2018. Other countries ranked in the bottom are Angola, South Africa, and 16 other countries. The report says these economies did not show any progress in their growth performance. According to the report, the indices used were convergence as proxied by the level of income per capita, structural transformation as captured by sectoral value-added share and sectoral employment share, capital flows, level and composition of public sector indebtedness, the general government gross debt and its currency composition, and the outstanding external public debt and its composition by the creditor. Governance indicators, namely government effectiveness, regulatory quality, control of corruption, voice and accountability, political stability, and absence of violence and rule of law. The World Bank also cut its growth projection for Nigeria from 2.2% to 2.1%, saying policy distortions and stagnant oil production levels limit investments. The report also explains that household consumption in Nigeria has remained subdued, while multiple exchange rates, foreign exchange restrictions, low private sector credit growth, and infrastructure constraints have continued to weigh on private investment.
Since morning now, we have not sold anything. To show you how Nigerian economy is very bad. Nobody has come inside the market and asked us, what are you selling? Because of Nigerian economy. Sometimes I don't blame them. Because we don't have good government. I mean, there is good government in this country. Situation could have changed. But the government we have, they are eating. Where the poor people are getting poorer, the richer are richer. Is it what we're supposed to do in Nigeria economic? Is it what we're supposed to do in Nigeria economic? Where the poor people are more poorer, the richer are getting richer. And do you know what happened? The rich men, they don't concern about the poor people, which is not good. And we are the one who vote them in. But they are disappointing us. Now, I told you, since morning, we have not sold anything. Is it how economy is supposed to be? And we are paying for the shop, we are paying for the bill, we are paying for, okay, see now, we are paying for tax. 5,001 every year. Each shop must pay. And they are come this, they even come. We pay for shop, we pay for everything. We pay for tax. Is it what we're supposed to be doing? And they are there, taxing us to pay for tax, 5,100 naira. It's too much. People are complaining, everybody are complaining. When the economy, Nigeria economy to be good, we are the one who put them there. Let them do us well. We are crying, we are not happy. We are not happy. We are not happy at all. Me, I'm not happy.
It is not easy with us. Because when you look at price of things in the market, it's very exorbitant. When you go to market with little money, what you will buy will make you to shed tears. Because by me looking at what you have bought with the money you took to market, it will seem to you as if somebody robbed you. Nobody robbed you because it's the market, it's the cost of the goods that are very high. At the same time, we mothers, we are suffering it a lot because of our little children. You know, some children, they don't know how to act from their father. It's their mother. Mother is everything. When you look at their daily needs, we cannot afford it. It seems as if we are suffering the children because they will not understand. When they ask you for something and you are unable to provide, they will feel cheated. Sometimes some of them will be asking you, Mommy, why is it like this? Why can't you attend to us? See what we need, see our daily needs. You refuse to help us. Not that we refuse, but it is not easy with us. So we are begging government to please come to our aids, no matter how little. If they can help us, the market women, to provide little things for us so that the business will be easy for us.
Government have a lot to do, especially for one-man business. And firstly, what I think that we should put in place is a regular power supply. The electricity must be stable to enhance the business of anybody in Nigeria. And secondly, the rates at which we pay year in Nigeria, the tax, the local government, the federal government, the market fees, etc., is not something, favorable. And then business is not that going on well, as you can see. So government have a lot to do. They should work on electricity, and they should try as much as possible to give soft loan, especially to the one-man business, so that such person will be able to employ at least 2 or 3. And that is minus out of the people seeking for the job in Nigeria.
So if our government can look into it, and especially those so-called graduates, open factories, give them a little thing doing. If somebody can feed, I think, to thief we had, or to think about another country. But these people, they don't have work, they don't have food. After mother and father try to send them to university, when they come back, they look for mama and papa to give them food again. Some of children who has sense, they will say, no, let me find my way out. This papa and mama is not good to worry them again. On their way to South Africa or Saudi Arabia, they catch them on one thing or the other and they kill them. Is it right? So when there is no money in the country, who is coming to buy? Am I going to give them free? So if anybody stand before me, I hope when I say something for you to collect money. If they don't have money, they will not come. That is where you see the market. This is Easter time now. People everywhere are supposed to be booming, but nothing. Let Nigerians, especially the government in the ground now, visit the market. Bless them, give them small things to add to what they are doing. Because I alone, people that eating through this in their more than 10. Then if I don't sell now, what they do? So it will be too bad. So I want the government to help.